Hey, what's going on, folks? We got episode number 51 of Shoutout Sunday. There he is. My man Dean on the boom button. Welcome back to the very last episode of Shoutout Sunday, Season 1. That's right, this is 51 weeks of solid shoutouts. Next week is episode number, I guess next episode's the last one. I'm just getting so excited for the 1 year anniversary because the 1 year anniversary, I've done something super cool, and I had a big draw with the big goofy hat and the whole bunch of people in the hat. Well, yesterday I got to go and deliver the cash, and I'm telling you, it was freaking amazing, and I'm so excited to share that video with you. But we're doing that for the 1 year anniversary. We're only episode 51, so if you want to see that. Well, I do have a teaser, a little trailer that I put together here this morning. If you want to check that out, the link is in the description, or head on over to my YouTube channel there, and you can check out the little trailer that I made. It's pretty cool. We had so much fun yesterday running around town, getting the shots that we needed, and then finally to give the gift, and it makes a guy feel good. Makes a guy feel freaking good. And you know what? That's why I wanted to do that, so that you know what it feels like. It's just freaking cool to give, man. Come on. So that's what we did yesterday, and I'm really excited to share that with you. But we gotta wait. We gotta wait one more freaking week, or you can just go check out the trailer. Like I say, it's pretty sweet. I've got another excellent episode here for you in the studio. I did a couple tweaks in the studio, cleaned it up a little bit, and it's looking good, feeling fresh. I'm telling you, I'm talking about YouTube a lot, and you're probably like, what the heck are you talking about, Colton? You do this on Facebook. Yes, that's correct. But what I do is I download the episodes, and then I trim them up, cut them up, add some things, and it looks a whole lot different, and it sounds a lot different, and it's a lot more fun to watch. So if you're interested, head on over to the YouTube there and subscribe over there, because I always upload the episode a week later. So I just uploaded episode number 50 there as well. So head on over there and check that out if you like. And if not, well, stick around. Let's have some fun. So, episode number 51. Big things, big things. I want to share with you what my mom chose as the donation destination for season number 2. I want to share that with you, but that's for another day. So you're going to have to tune in next week. Now, I know you're probably sitting there going, all right, Colton, well, what are we going to get this week? Well, I'll tell you. I've got some really good stories. The shout-outs were just flowing out of me this week, and I'm super excited to share those with you. At this point in the show, I'm going to play you the one and only Shout-Out Sunday song. Y'all ready for this? A little song. Here.
Y'all give me some shout-out here. Shout-Out Sunday, funny it's true. Will the next shout-out be going to you? If you can spare a buck or two, we'll deliver some hope along with you. Yeah.
Ashley, watching from Lisa's. Hey, what the heck are you doing at Lisa's? Weird. I got a feeling that you might hear about it next week. I don't know. We'll have to see. Grandma Peggy, how the heck are you? Welcome back. Now, you know what? Let's get down to her, because this is why we're all here. We're here for some shout-outs, some giggles, and some gratitude. Not necessarily in that order. So we got Monday, January 28th. I got to give a big old shout-out to my very close friend, Mr. Ed Milet. Now, he's not actually a very close friend, but I listened to him enough that you'd think he was. I listen to his podcast all the time, and on Monday, I made a little trip down to Edmonton, where Ashley is right now, at Lisa's. But I'll get into that for tomorrow. I got to give Ed Milet a shout-out because I listened to a bunch of his podcasts on the way down to Edmonton. I just had a quick little burn and turn and came right back. But anyway, nonetheless, I was listening to Ed Milet, and he taught me the 6-hour day. Now, this was kind of funny. I'm like, 6 hours? What do you mean? But what his explanation is if I know I'm going to run a 1,500-meter lap or race, I'm going to take it a little slower. If I'm going to run a 100-meter lap, Well, I'm going to sprint. I'm going to go a full-out sprint. So what he's saying is if you break your day down into 3 6-hour days, well, it's just like, okay, day one is over, 6 till 12. So at noon, I got to have everything done for my day that I have. I just got to cram that in to 6 hours. And then you got day number 2, noon to 6. You got to cram a whole bunch of stuff into there. Right when you got that closer finish line, you're going to sprint a lot faster. So that was a pretty cool and neat concept that I'd never heard before. So that was really cool. And I've already kind of started implementing it, just kind of changing the way I think. And it just, puts a little bit more pressure on me to move a little bit quicker, right? Work towards things with a hurry, with a purpose. And so I got to give you a big, huge shout out, Mr. Ed Milet, that you kept me company for 5 hours. It was wonderful. So here is your shout out.
Y'all give me some shout outs here.
Ed Milet. Yeah, I listen to a lot of podcasts. If you guys have any podcasts, any suggestions, feel free to put them in the comments. I'm always looking for new ones to watch. So that takes us on into Tuesday, January the 29th. Can you believe that we are in February? That's insane. Anyways, I told you I stayed at Lisa's. Well, I got to give the Glatz family a huge shout out because, I had some passport issues. Had to run down to the office. Just went down there Monday night, stayed at the Glatz's on Monday night, and then on Tuesday, I drove Lisa to work because she works at Canada Place, same building as a passport office. Coincidence? I really don't think so. So, yeah, she guided me all the way to Canada Place, knew exactly where the parking was, walked me right to the office. We got there at like 7:30 in the morning. Passport office opens at 8:30, and there was a massive lineup. So if you want to go, Ashley, you might want to go a little early. Highly recommend. Mom, hi. Lori, hi. Dad, hello. But yeah, anyway, so Lisa walks me right up to the office, got it dealt with, and I was out of there within an hour. So, Glatz family, I got to give you a big old shout out. Thanks for giving me a place to stay and pretty much spoon feeding me on how to get my passport fixed, which was great. Thank you. And here is your shout out.
Y'all give me some shout outs here.
Hey, wait a minute. Ashley, you're watching Shout Out Sunday. Isn't it the Super Bowl? Isn't that what you guys are doing right now? Come on. Wednesday, January the 30th. I got to give a big old shout out to this fella, Mr. Paul Bolo. It was his last day of work at Ritchie Brothers. So he moved on. He's on to bigger and better things. But I got to give you a big shout out, man, because you taught me a lot about interviewing, about selecting the right candidate. And I really appreciate everything that you taught me. You're only here for, 6, 7, 8 months, something like that. It was pretty quick. But I feel like in those 6, 7 months, you taught me quite a bit. So I got to give you a big shout out, man. I really appreciate everything you taught me. And I hope the best for you in your new endeavors. So without further ado, here is your shout out.
Y'all give me some shout outs here.
Let's try Thursday, January the 31st. I got to give a big old shout out to Dani and Justin. A couple of guys that I work with. Justin, I just met. Dani, I've known for a little while. But we went out on the road and, riding in the vehicle with these guys, it was amazing the conversations we were having. There was multiple times on that trip, and it was just a quick little day trip, that, people were saying, man, that's a really good point. I never thought of looking at it like that. Usually you hear that maybe once, in a car ride. But I heard it probably 2 or 3 times. It was really cool. We had a lot of really good conversation. So I got to give you guys huge shout outs. Thanks for bringing me along. And I had a blast, learned a lot. You guys taught me quite a bit of things. And I appreciate that. So I'm going to give you a shout out. Here you go, fellas.
Y'all give me some shout outs here.
Stacy, how the heck are you? Ashley, you're better than the Super Bowl. Aww. You're much better than the Super Bowl. I agree with Ashley. Oh, thanks, TJ. Into Friday, February the 1st, I got to give a big old shout out to my buddy, Mr. Nick Keel, the real deal. That's right here. You hear him right here.
Y'all give me some
That's the guy. That's the guy that I'm going to give a shout out to. Friday, I was coming home from work and he shot me a quick little text. Hey, buddy, come to BP's. Let's have a beer. And I said, sure. So went and had a beer or two and had a great little Friday. Thanks for calling me out, buddy. We had some great conversation again. Really appreciate the text, man. Had a blast with you. So I'm going to give you a shout out and it's going to be your voice. Moving on to Saturday, February the 2nd, I got to give a big old shout out to Jenna Knight. It was her birthday, and we went out to Earl's for a little dinner. It was lovely. And, yeah, we never ended up giving her a gift. Stayed in the truck because it was minus 40, and everybody's cold. Everybody just wants to go home because it's just freezing out there. So I got to give you a huge shout out, Jenna. And just remember, we got something for you. You got to come and get it, I guess. So without further ado, I'm going to give you a big old Gigglin Guru shout out from the studio.
Yo, give me some shout outs here.
Saturday was awesome because we got to go do the part number 3 of the big draw, the 1-year anniversary draw, which was give $500 cash to the person that got drawn decided. Well, who got drawn? My mother got drawn. So she chose, I just about told you. No, I wouldn't let it slip that easy. Maybe I did at supper. I don't know. Nonetheless, we got to go make that happen. For Sunday, February the 3rd, I got to give a big old shout out to the cameraman, my little brother, Braden Van Turf. He got some awesome shots, and it made it really easy for me to edit the video and make a cool little trailer. Now, if you're just joining me and you'd like to go check that trailer out, just look in the description here. I've put it in there, so just click away. Head on over to the old YouTube there and have a little gander if you like. Braden got some sweet shots. So I got to give you a huge shout out, buddy. Thank you so much for sticking with us. And, I know it always feels weird when you're following somebody into a store with a camera and, you kind of feel like a weird dude. But that's what I do all the time, man. I'm a weird dude. So, Braden, I got to give you a big old shout out. Thank you. And here it is.
Yo, give me some shout outs here.
Oh, too funny. Yeah, it was absolutely incredible to do that yesterday. We had so much fun. Even in like the minus 40 weather, we still had an absolute blast. The balloons just they shrink when you go outside and it looks like they're flat, and then you get them in the truck and all of a sudden, whoop! Science, man. So that's the shout out. So I'm going to play a song and then I'll just wrap it up real quick and we'll call that a day.
Yeah. Yo, give me some shout out here. It's shout out Sunday, funny it's true, but the next shout out be going to you. If you can spare a buck or two, we'll deliver some hope along with you. Yeah.
So Ashley says, unless it's in front of my family. Yeah, I let it slip at supper. I don't know what I was thinking. But if you weren't out there for dinner, then you have no idea. So you'll have to tune in next week to find out more. So you know what? It's been a great week. It's been a great 51-week run. Holy smokes. Next week is 52. We got the big 1-year anniversary. So tune in live next week and find out who we delivered this cash to. And did it make their day? Yeah, it did. So thank you guys for tuning on. And you know what? That's about her. I'm out of here. We will check you later.